Hey everybody, Bryce here. Today we're going to take a look at how to submit your lab report to Turnitin through Schoology. So on screen you can see that I am in my Schoology already. I'm in the physical science classroom. This is what my logo looks like. And I'm viewing this as Caitlin Simpson. So thanks, Caitlin. On this classroom, I put all of my assignments in online assignments, but you could also look at them in upcoming. And once you're in here where the online assignments are, you can see there's two assignments that say separating mixtures labs. So this one is the one that you typically would see where I assign you a Google Doc and then each person gets their own Google Doc inside of your Google Drive. And so if you go to your Google Drive or you go here, you can edit that document and make it exist. Most of the time there's a submit button and you'll submit it through this document. But since we're going to turn it in through the service of turnitin.com, instead you're going to open up this link. After you're done writing and after all that's done, to actually submit it, you'll open up this link. So when you open that up, it's going to bring up an iframe window in here, and it takes it a second or two to load. But when you do that, it'll open up this thing. This is the end user license agreement for Turnitin, and I've had to click one of those, and then each student will need to click I agree on this just to say that you're using it in the normal ways. Now there's an upload submission button, and if you hit the upload submission button, it'll give you your option on how or what you're uploading for this lab report, because Turnitin isn't immediately linked to your Google Drive. So you'll hit upload submission, and then there's a few options. You could choose a file, and that's what I did when I used Turnitin for grad school. There's text input where you put your text in directly. Don't do that. There's cloud submission. So when you do cloud submission, you can submit from 3 different cloud services, and the one that we're going to use is Google Drive. When you do that, it'll pull this up, and oh, it looks like it's having me sign in. It may do that for Turnitin, just for permission things. And you want to say, yeah, I'll allow it to see all this stuff so that it can get access to those files. And now you see it's opening up another thing, and it lets me select a file. So any of these different things that I wanted to be able to see or look at, I could search for. I could search for the name of that lab, so it'd be the separating mixtures lab. Separating mixtures. Did I spell that right? Maybe. Okay, so here we'll turn, this is obviously not going to work, and I'm going to do this just to see that I know it's not the right person who submitted it. So Caitlin will be fine when she goes to do this. And so it's uploading this to Turnitin, and you'll see as it uploads, it's going to process some of the things that are going on. This is the magic moment when Turnitin is reading what you have and looking at different things. So it gives you a word count. You can preview the submission. You can look at all the different things if you wanted to see what that looks like. It's going to flip through the lab, so you can see some of the work that Aiden did do on this lab, but he's still not done yet. We haven't had our typing day yet. But at the end, when you're all finished and you're ready to go, you'll hit submit to turn it in. You could preview the submission, and I think that's where it's going to show you how much of this is, oh, here it'll do this, and it's just going to show you what's going on there. And you can close the preview. And then if you do submit to turn it in, now it is submitting, and it has completed your submission. That's all that you need to do for Turnitin on your end, and you can see that it has finished. So there it is. That's the process, and I hope this helps. Thanks. See ya.